What's going on, brothers? It's time to tell you the name. Got a video for you. It's written title, Snares and Traps, Part 20. Here goes. So, heard through the grapevine, a link from Hammer's community tab that apparently Plan A will be on sale in 2025. Plan A will be on sale in 2025. And that right there is actually a good thing. Sure, nothing beats abstinence, but male birth control and this anti-male gown-centric twilight zone we live in this hostile environment, that's a good thing because it will deliver the death stroke to all these lazy, dishonest, child support hustling saprophytes. You know, the ones who will call all men broke, but will turn around and encourage other women to engage in this dual mating strategy. You get sprayed up in by a habitual felon, and then you take that kid and you run and find yourself a good man, a boring guy, Poindexter, to raise your kid in a stable environment. So when Plan A goes on sale in 2025, of course, you're going to see a lot of trash bags, a lot of STD receptacles, a lot of these former spring chickens taken to TikTok to voice their frustrations and how all of their schemes to snag a pet wallet have failed. Just make no mistake. It has nothing to do with settling down. It has nothing to do with having a stable life. It all revolves around them parting you of your resources. That's why I call it snares and traps. That's right, brothers. It's all snares and traps. It's coming from the bitch-made chimpanzees, and it's coming from these former spring chickens who are now trying to fashion themselves as dating roaches. And even podcasters. You all saw how that one podcaster was exposed as being a step cook and an abject simp. He wasn't the only one. Apparently there was an escort. An escort who was talking about fashioning herself to be a dating roach. All these sad individuals, all these demented creatures, are trying to gouge more money out of you. The snares, the traps, the financial pitfalls, they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop because every single one of them is trying to feed upon you. They're trying to steer you into failure. That's why they get bent out of shape when you keep your money to yourself, when you enjoy your life without trial interference. If there's no drama, if there's no mayhem, if there's no weapons of great stupidity out there that you're getting mixed up in, makes them feel some type of way. Makes some of them nervous, makes some of them frustrated. They can't stand it. They don't like it because that right there is a potential resource leaving the field. That's what it is. These are games they play. These are the games they play. Here's what really gets under their skin. Let's say you are a bachelor. You're a no-nonsense type of person. You have no student loan debt, no credit card debt. You enjoy your life drama-free. Let's say that it's Cyber Monday. You take advantage of the deals for online courses. You learn the fundamentals of hedge funds. Use that to your advantage in the future. Let's say you learn about mutual funds. You put a little bit of change aside to buy some precious metals. And bit by bit, your wealth grows. They can't stand that. They hate that. And their twisted, reprobate mind, all that money is supposed to go in her pocket. That's what gets under their skin. That's what gets under their skin. They know this channel shall be in the hell. It shall be in the hell because I'm not steering young men into failure. I'm not telling you to go out there and keep trifling with. I'm not going to go out there and tell you to keep messing with these ran-throughs, these domestic reptiles, these former spring chickens. My advice to you is very simple. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them to their own devices because they always self-destruct on their own. They self-destruct on their own, brothers. If anything, those crash-out videos that have been floating around the internet for the past few weeks should prove that. If you leave these domestic reptiles, these psychotic malcontents to their own devices, they will self-destruct on their own. If you leave them alone, the snares, the traps, the financial pitfalls won't hurt you. They don't hurt me because I keep it in my pants. I ignore them. I stack green, I add to my skill set, and I enjoy my life without tropical interference. I also don't eat pork, shrimp, or lobster. I keep as many statutes and commandments as I can during these perilous times. But of course they can't stand that. Reprobates can't stand that. These dating roaches and these escorts, masquerading as dating roaches, they can't stand that neither. These chimpanzees and these ran-throughs and former spring chickens, they can't just be former spring chickens and chimpanzees by themselves. They need company. They need company. That's why they take to social media to spread their manure. You see, these chimpanzees chasing tail ruined their life. But they're on social media faking the funk. Trying to convince you that it's not so bad, it's not so bad. Come on. Don't you fall for it. Don't you fall for it. If you fall for it, you won't be able to recover from it. Hence the saying, to take away man's millstone is to kill him. We think these chimpanzees, these ran-throughs are trying to do on these podcasts. They're trying to convince you that you don't need a millstone. They're trying to convince you that you're just paranoid. You're thinking too much. You're overthinking. Don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. Nothing moves unless you're dropped in a meat grinder. It's a shit game they're playing. But right now they're losing. They're losing. Keep up the good work, brothers. Keep it up. If you know of any snares and traps or financial pitfalls that they're putting out here, call it out. That's my message to you. This is Mgtow. That's all I got for you. Like, bash, share in the commentary for you to subscribe. If you didn't donate, visit my channel, find tip jar on my channel. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren, you know it's real. You know routine. Going with it, boy. SYSPM is for these hoochies, these domestic reptiles, these ran-throughs, these former spring chickens who have a problem with what we say, and we say it, give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA. Welcome to State. See you soon.